How you doing? I wasn't online for the last 55 seconds, so I see the timer. It said 1 minute. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. As you can see, the title. This is the journey for the Brother Talk series for the brothers that now you can call it a figment of his imagination. He's doing something wrong, but nobody accounts for when they're younger. What happens when you're younger? We love to say the brothers not this, the brothers not that. But um, for me, you could say it's getting old and it's repetitive, the same talking points. So I wanted to, and I always present new talking points to our race women. And hopefully you can hear me. And the talking points I want to speak about is that from day one, sometimes when you notice things, you really you just notice them. No, see, and I hate about this. I don't know even if anybody can hear me, but I'm gonna keep going. You notice about things that it's not a figment of your imagination, it's actually your reality. And my reality for me is from day one, I noticed that now you can say this sound funny, my race women did not take to me. Now, we never had this discussion. I would love to have this discussion for the first time in the history of the actual, like, I would want to collaborate with these men. I have different views because if I can talk to an atheist, a neo-exorcist, a Christian, a Catholic, if I can hang out with Catholics and Muslims and not get in a fight, we're not battling. I don't see no reason for the manosphere or even black, what we call quote unquote black YouTube, to open up their minds to having a discussion about reality for the first time, the actuality. What is really going on and what is actually going on. I'm learning that we created so many terms that we haven't even used the basic terms yet of reality and actuality. Or in your reality, you're married to you get your race woman. She get that race man. She have no problem. But she sees her friends not getting married or those males, those black males not being fathers and, all the negative, easy to talk about, right? Easy topic, but never the good. Don't talk about the ones being fathers. No, 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 no. Don't talk about the ones that actually showing that they care. If you want to throw me in a category of I attack or bash my race women, then throw it me there. I don't care because this is what I'm about to show you something. I was never take to. And then it don't matter how hard I try. When your women don't take to you, years go by. Stop saying yeah, I tried. I tried to, man, I hope I'm 38 now. I'm doing that now. I'm saying, man, I hope she take to me. Hope she care about me. Hope she can find some look. I hope she can look past all of the pains and hurts, or even her pains and hurts, to say, man, I'm really giving her love, and she can actually receive this at 38. Think about that. 38. And you can say that's begging. No, I'm genuinely being who I am. I'm hoping that at 38, a woman of my race, which I know if I was another, it wouldn't matter. And I don't talk about other race women because it's not the place for that. But it's like, damn, I get treated different because of somebody past. I've seen other race women getting raped and beat, and they never do what you black women are doing. They started a whole movement to come against me, but you was never with me because, like I said, let's just go back to what I said. From day one, you didn't take to me. So now you mad that I'm speaking out against it? You mad that I'm speaking on things that's actually true? You don't want a good. Sorry, it's evidence. This so you can say it's evidence towards the black men, this and that. No, there's no evidence. You're singling out a space, an area. You said projects with young men were taught not to do right, just as you young women weren't doing right. You were not paying attention and listening to your mother. You were sneaking out the house with those same young boys, those same young males, black males that got you in trouble. But now you're older after he left you, hurt you, beat you, abuse you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Now it's my fault. You say you don't care, but you're married. Now, this is the crazy part. I seen black women married to black men, and they're hanging out with black women that hate black men. I don't hang out with black. See, and that's the thing. Stop saying I can't check somebody I don't hang out with. I'm not going. We don't. If you don't agree with, push this. The narrative. If you about black love, why you're in spaces that it's against black men? That don't make sense. And your talking point is because what? Because you're a woman. You're not gonna hold yourself responsible for your. So if they start killing and shooting your husband, you're responsible because you told them where you at. You just said I don't care about him. I don't care about my black son. Stop saying that. No, you don't. You black women, you come on here talking about us and doing different things, but at the same time, I don't hear a black woman say, well, I love myself. Come on, black woman, let's change our mentality. Why is it that we are attracted to these men that don't treat us good? Why is it that we're scared of the OJs, the Otha Williams Juniors of the world from day one? Why is that? Nobody talks about that. You're breeding, fostering, and nurturing your daughter to hate a man already. And of course, it's a black man. You're making sure your African descendant daughter hate African descendant men. Think about that. You're making sure that happens. Nobody else. You are. Your whole talking point is black men stay away. White men are so great. You're telling your daughter that, yeah, you had a bad experience with a white guy, but they still call me beautiful. A couple of black men don't call you beautiful. That's your whole experience of black men. Think about that. I could tell that when black mothers love me and their daughters want the dudes in the street, it's not a diss to the mothers, but I already see where they coming from. They was raised that way. And then their mother, after a certain age, start realizing, damn, this young man actually is respectable. He care about himself. He care about people. He care about his family. He actually care about his mother. See, nobody take account of that. Now there's and you call men mama boys. Why would you get mad if a man is a mama's boy? Why would you get mad that that he take to his mother? See what I'm saying? See how it's so much stupidity in our mentality. That's why I made the reversal talking points. You hate the men that love you. Think about that. The black men that's trying to love you, you run away. I thought it was ironic that if you look at our top powerful women, they all dissing black men. Look at our top men, none of them are dissing black women. Now, I know I know that y'all, now I got you in the corner because you got to go do your research. Do your research. I'm not talking about I said powerful black men, good black men. LeBron, let's do our top. See, I'm about to bust it out. Let's bust this out. Let's do this real quick. LeBron James. I don't have to say no more. Now, who's our top woman athlete? Serena Williams. Boom. Let's do this. Our top male actor, Denzel Washington. Let's do Morgan Freeman. Who do they have? Hold on, don't be negative. We're speaking because if we're gonna talk about negative, you gotta bring up the other counterpart negative. Your princess, our king has a what? African descendant American woman of Africa. Who do every other king? They have a African descendant American woman. The other race men, think about that. Come on. Don't play the game. See, you want to, so black women, you are being bamboozled. You're being bojangled. Yes, I called it bojangled. You don't see it. You don't hear it. And to me, it seems as you don't even care. Do you care? See, I just showed you something, but you're going to go bring up all these other men names that you was never looking for. You're going to say you was never looking for me. That's why I don't have the same people. But y'all was just following a man who was cheating on his wife, and us, the men, was telling you, oh, we're haters. He's giving us great information about you. Who? Not me. Not me. I'm not married. I don't have multiple women. I'm not a whoremonger. I don't hate women. So who is getting you information on? Please let us know. Himself. All those men that y'all trying to say is so great. And even in that, we are so sad. We are so bad boy-esque love for those men in our race. This man can rape a girl, kill people, and he still acquiesce the whims of our race women. Think about that. And now we on to a thing called high value. You know, a high value. Now we going to, if you want to bring up tradition, and as we keep asking you women, what do you have besides pussy? When you say a degree, that don't help us in our, if a woman has a degree, even if a man, that means nothing. That's going to help us. We both cannot lead with that. Oh, you're going to lead with money? You got money. Oh, that's money. The paper money that they cut from a live tree is, that's what you're going to lead with. A live tree, but now the paper is dead. We give it power by giving it power. You put your energy into that money, you gave it power. My blood, sweat, and tears is greater than that money. So you use your blood. See, you don't think about that. If you don't know that's a kind of a form of slavery, I don't care what you do. Because you can say this is a punk way out, or to say that somebody lazy or lethargic. But think about this. Think about this. Think about it. I just want you to think about this one time. You working so hard to get and have all these things right now. You traveling, vacationing, and because like, no, seriously, ask my sister this. What does that even mean? What does that mean? I'm in the fine nights of my residence. You telling me I don't find beauty in my residence? You don't see, I don't know how to explain this to you, but I see beauty by watching the trees overlap and the birds sing in the morning and fly around, and the insects and the bugs, and hear the cricket sounds. That's the way the grass flows after it's cut or not cut. The smell of the air when the grass. See, you don't see that beauty. So if you don't see beauty where you at, and then where you are at, right? What you mean? Inside of you, you have to see your beauty first. See, we don't hear those discussions with our men and women. We fighting each other. And then somebody got to clap back. For real. You don't want to come at me. We got to argue. We got to have drama and trauma to do something great. Nobody can't just be great by the environment. Nobody just can't be in a good environment and do great in this day and age, right? You can't be great. How come you can't be great in this day and age? Without all that, why can't you be great? That's what I want to know. So with my journey, my race women never took to me. I have to come to the realization it's not so much about what you. So you telling me when I didn't talk this way, when I was being what you call a simp, a beta male to these women, right? That didn't want their attention. But you know the craziest part? This was by accident. I was dating a lady and I told her, I said, why are you so difficult? See, women got to thinking and saying there's no such thing as too much. Yes, it is. Yo, I'll come to your city, I'll come see you. I'm gonna use my dead money to spend on you, and you're still ungrateful. Then I say, okay, maybe let's see. Let me see if I can get to know her, to understand. I want to understand her, because she want to be understood, so I want to understand her. But she didn't communicate. I say, we gotta talk. Don't talk about your hair. Don't talk about things that I'm not. Let's talk about having fun, and then let's talk about real things at the same time. Because I want to know, why would you come down and see somebody, and the things that you already knew it was a certain way, but you was good on everything else. I don't have no problem. Just as I went on a date, the lady said, how you get here so fast? Just because I don't have a car. So that wasn't a problem. I helped her get her car on the road. Ain't about to get a new car if it had to stay that way, but it didn't work out that way. Why she make things so difficult for us? For us, we having a good day. If you want to talk about something, I say talk about it. But don't be angry at me about it, whatever it may be. But then don't say it. That don't make sense. And we keep saying about people, oh, that's great when you meet two people that literally don't have to say nothing. But that's a rare occasion. I don't want what another man have. Because all these married dudes I be around, and women said, let me go hang out with them men. Let's see when I talk to women, it's me and her. Right now I'm talking to a lady, me and her. It's me and her. There is no other woman I'm going to call to hang out or try to get booty or do anything with that's going to jeopardize my union with this lady. Keep that again, brothers. There is nothing I'm going to do to jeopardize my togetherness, my union with the lady I am talking to. From day one of knowing her to the last day of knowing her, nothing. I don't know what sisters that out there and they without cheating on a man while he at work. You cheat. I watched it. How you cheating on a man he at work? Stop saying that all this contradictive stuff. We use so much contradictive stuff. Why are you saying that? This went into a rant. But this is what I see. Now I can literally tell you information. I don't have to say, well, my God, no, I don't know for some reason. People love to tell me stuff. Stop telling me. I'm not using it because I don't say names, but a lot of these guys cheating. A lot of these married women are cheating. That's why they say don't make it. No, from day one. Well, for one thing, you gotta want to be. Not so much like, so the advice we give is contradictive, and it's not bringing nothing together, right? It's no bonding. There's no togetherness. Well, first you got to want to be in a relationship. First, when I hear these people, I didn't even see that. Stop looking for it. No, that don't make. So I'm going to stop trying to work towards my goals. My goals is going to, you see how that's what I'm talking about is contradictive. You cannot work towards your goals and then say, don't look. So this is how I'll look at life. So you telling me in life, if I don't do something, it will work out automatically. That's what you're saying. You can't say that's not what you, and people say, well, you have to treat life, everything the same way. Only thing per se, and it's not contradictive, I would not use business and personal. Now, the analogies for business and personal I will use. When you go to your work, you get up on time. And when you're with somebody, you make sure you're on time. You dress, you smell a certain way. Isn't that how you do in a relationship, in a union together, a bonding, right? You keep yourself clean. You keep yourself looking good. You don't got to have on weave and makeup, but damn, can you brush your teeth and comb your hair or Watch your balls, watch your coochie, watch it. See what I'm saying? Something like that. I know we do that, but I'm just making an example. Well, I hope people do that. Most part, for the most part. You do that when you're single. And cooking, providing for yourself, self-sufficiency. You do that for yourself. Those are the basics of things you should do. I'm not saying there's a certain order, but it's not hard. It's not hard to do what I'm speaking about. Come on now, people. We gotta be better. How you not being better? That's because you gotta. Well, you can have a house. What's in your house? How do it look? How do it smell? Is it clean? Is it dirty? What is in your? See what I'm saying? You got a house, but it's dirty. But you don't get those analogies because you're gonna do everything to blame someone. Even when you're doing good, you will go on there and say, I need somebody a certain way. Why are you saying that? I don't have to mention that I need a certain type of woman. Now, if I'm in a podcast or a vlog, or if it's time for that, I'm not gonna say I need a certain type of woman, but you can describe because all you doing is being with one. Think about that. You're being with one person. One. You're not being. Well, I know I'm with one person. I know I'll be with one person. Now, everybody else may not be, but I know I am. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have no. See, and that's the thing. But as I said, my type of brother is not taken to. We don't take to the brothers, and it's from day one. This is not a lot of brothers the way they are. See, and this is the thing that you women, you say when I got to women, I hear their stories. I got to college, and I seen the African descendant, quote unquote, black men didn't. You got to college, so 18 years of his. So do you know what happened in 18 years? Did you now you want him to automatically? He built up an immunity to protect himself, and he learned that it's okay to date other women, but you mad that he's not noticing you first. Didn't you just tell us it's about competition and high value and stuff? Oh, now see, you waited to get hurt. Now you wanted that guy. Oh, so now the guy that you was having sex with, he's not in college. Oh, okay. Oh, he's not working. Oh, he's driving your car. So now I'm about to just diss everybody. That's what you're doing. That is what they're doing. But he told you no. You keep saying his rhetoric. But we even asked you, what is something that black men enjoy? What is the man that you got a crush? What do he enjoy? He was like, my crush don't look at me, or why don't that man? You even listen to women say, if he don't talk to you, I mean he don't know. He don't know nothing about you. So you diss men because he's not approaching you the way we want him to. See how I think about it. You gotta, if you're not thinking this way, you're dooming yourself. I don't care if you got the man you living out, but you at home doing nothing. Wow, that's oh wow, he come home and give you a little gifts and take you on a trip, and your vagina get wet, so you give him some. Oh, again, going back, you got a maid, a cook. You have nothing to offer these men. All you got is coochie, because that's why you start with your degree. If you describe me, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be funny because I'm a jokester and say I'm sexy, but I'm gonna say I know I got a good character about me. I know I'm genuine. You're gonna hear the word genuine. Describe yourself. I got a master's degree in sociology. I have a card. I got a 2015, 2017, 18 Mazda ST-ZT. I got a truck, or I live in a 3-story house. That's what the, well, okay, since you're saying that, when I hear that, what does that even mean? Come on now, help me out. What does that even mean? And then you wondering why the brother saying not. My greatest thing is sister. I said some things you just heard, you're going to hear and you're not going to listen. Or not you're going to tune in because you're going to call it rhetoric. I'm literally giving you stuff you never heard. I'm giving you information to actually use to say, do I do? When a woman says something to me, I say, do I actually do that? You know why? Because that's a new set of information. That's something about me. I don't care. She could call me a piece of shit. I'm unloving. I'm cold. I hate black women. But she could tell me in the midst of that, and you're a talk, it seems as, and I hear that, you is this, this, and that. And I say, wow, do I really seem cold? Like, example, am I cold? Am I cold to her? So actually, I'm being cold to you? And then sometimes, and when brother God takes this with a grain of salt, women will say something, and guess what? That's not what they really mean. And in my other recent encounter before the women I was talking to, and I met a woman, it's beautiful. I feel as it was a great setup for the next woman. She called me all these things. So I took into account what she said, but I also tried it, but she didn't want to talk no more. So I only could go but so far. She called me manipulative. And I've never been called that. I tried to think about, because she said I double back my words, or I'm saying things that I guess in her mind, but I had to ask her. I said, did you hear what I said? She said something. I said, wait, you're not listening. She said, and then she did, and then she see what I'm saying? I had to understand what she was being trying to be understood. So I understood like, okay. But then I said, did you hear what I said? She said, I wasn't, this was I wasn't agreeing with her. And I said, no, that's not why I said you're not hearing what I'm saying. And I had to, and I don't have a time to say it, but I would tell her I'm being manipulative because that's how that's hashtag my truth. Her name was My Truth. That's how you perceive me to be. Was you actually looking? And you got to remember this is the other part. Was she actually looking forward to having it engaging me in that way of was she actually looking forward? Because I'm manipulative. I have no clue. But her definition of manipulative, if I can understand without her giving me a full base understanding, was that I guess my words I was saying, I don't care what nobody say. I was literally showing her what I was saying. She could not phantom my words was true. I guess in the sense she was saying I was trying to manipulate her mind on how I was talking to her, how I was treating her, which was only good. And then a woman said to me, how you know you're treating her good? And I said, you're right. I said, what is good? She said, well, each woman good is different. And I said, oh. I said, so her good is, if a woman tells you no, brother, don't take her no and don't do it. Don't do it. Release her no and utilize it. If a woman say don't buy her something, now this can sound stupid. Don't buy her something. Because when you buy it, you kind of, now it can sound funny. You're not a child. She's not your master. She's not your mother. You kind of disobey her command or order. Just how submit works, because they submit to their degrees and their money. But then when a man come around, if it don't look right, they won't submit because they're disobeying. The opposite of submit is disobey. You say, don't wear a certain outfit. I don't care about your liberation. I don't care about who the hell you are. If you want a man to see you a certain way, there is no way you can tell me that what you are saying as a woman and I'm saying as a man is going to garnish that man you're seeking respect. Think about that. What you're seeking from a man, you cannot tell me that's going to garnish his respect. No way, no how. No way, no how. And then tell me, well, I'm this, and if he don't accept you, But you got to look at reality. And I'm gonna call this part one of the rant of they don't take black women. You don't take to certain black men. Sorry, that's true. You don't. That's why I can talk for 80 years. You don't know. So you have a great day. Come back later with a part two or another time, and just listen to a lot of these black men. Stop calling it rhetoric. Stop calling it iron. Stop just dismissing it. If you keep dismissing it, we're gonna keep dismissing each other. Only reason I'm here because and I have to be honest, you can take it as a bad. I'm cursed to love black women. Whether I be with a black woman or not, I'm cursed to love one. I'm not like the mother brothers that can just stick their penis in other race women and go marry and have babies. That's not me. So until then, shalom. Say la.